The Dark Shaman will tell the tale again. It was winter, December 17th, 2001. The Dark Shaman young then sat with a friend on top Blue Mountain. They listened to Youth of a Nation by P.O.D., then turned the radio off, and she said to the Dark Shaman, "You know it's the end of the world. Think about it." Iraq, Afghanistan, think about. The Dark Shaman replied, "You are crazy," and got out of the truck to relieve himself. He walked 10 feet, then turned to see a slender Humanoid figure staring into the truck at her. He told the Dark Shaman he was pleased to have found him. The Dark Shaman called out. It looked and came running straight at the Dark Shaman, and everything turned to light, and the Dark Shaman was at the feet of a 30-foot-tall Messiah. He wasn't frail or weak, then told him of the horror to come. Pillar after pillar was shown around the Dark Shaman, and he stood in a temple. Then it disappeared, and he stood again at the feet of the Messiah. The Dark Shaman had to live on. He thanked him for his intervention and walked back to the truck. Thus began the sacred sorrow, the sadness and depression felt. The Dark Shaman was a popular young man, well-liked and trusted by friends in the city. The Dark Shaman went west to Los Angeles. The whole time the Dark Shaman hid this knowledge of the world's end. The Dark Shaman pursued his faith and studied religions. The Dark Shaman returned to the East Coast and wanted to go into the Marines. The Dark Shaman wanted to go to Afghanistan. The Dark Shaman's father took a heart attack when he told him of his plan. The Dark Shaman lost, now not knowing where to turn, got a flag on Monster. So he sent in his resume. The CIA followed the Dark Shaman to and from Philadelphia for 30 days. Then on Halloween night, they approached the Dark Shaman and introduced themselves in a peculiar manner. There was no mistaking it. The CIA chose and recruited the Dark Shaman. They named the Dark Shaman Ashtray. It stood for ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The Dark Shaman was introduced to many things in the nights to follow. The Dark Shaman made such an impression on what he was introduced to, they gave him a gift. Mystic Mountain in the Carina Nebula depicts the Dark Shaman